I'm Lauren. I'm going to talk to you very quickly today about what goes on in a child's brain when they have a tantrum. Now, I'm sure that every single one of you have experienced your child having a tantrum before, and perhaps some of you can remember having one when you were a child. And we all experience these feelings of panic or feeling out of control, feeling frightened or stressed when a tantrum happens. And it really feels the same for a child. And a very simple way of understanding what goes on is imagining that this is your brain. And we have the upstairs brain, which is this bit here, my fingers. And we have the downstairs brain, which is my thumb. So the downstairs brain is your reptilian brain, and that's where all your sort of automatic responses happen. So think about breathing, your heart beating, all of those things that happen without you having to think about them. And the other thing that the reptilian brain controls is your fight or flight response. So when your brain feels like you're in a stressful situation, this is the brain that takes over. That part of your brain takes over. So that's your downstairs brain. And then you've got this bit of your brain is your upstairs brain, and that's your neocortex. That part of your brain is all about empathy and reasoning and logic. So that's your thinking brain. So if you imagine a child in a tantrum, their body is flooded with stress hormones. They are feeling stressed about something. It could be something as small as you saying that they can't have a chocolate at the shops because it's nearly dinner time, and they get really upset about that. So their body and their brain doesn't know that it's just a small thing, like they can't have a chocolate. The stress response feels the same as if they were being chased by a bear, for example. And so their body is flooded with all of these stress hormones, and their reptilian brain takes over, which is this bit. And their neocortex, their thinking brain, loses connection. So imagine it as flipping a lid, as Dan Siegel calls it. They flip their lids. So their thinking brain is no longer connected to their reptilian brain. And that's when they have a tantrum. Their feelings take over. They're crying, screaming, kicking, laying on the floor. Their fight or flight is happening. So you can see with their thinking brain disconnected, there's no way that they're going to be able to reason with you, listen to you, understand what you're saying. And so trying to reason with a tantruming toddler is pointless. That you need to reconnect their thinking brain first. And you do that by calming them down, getting their body back into a calm state. And so there are a few steps that you can do. And very briefly, it's all about staying calm yourself, naming their emotions, being there and giving them empathy. So really showing that you understand and you empathize with their emotions, even though you're not going to back down from, say, you're not going to give them a chocolate to stop them crying. But just giving them lots of empathy. And then once they're calmed down and their thinking brain, their upstairs brain is reconnected with their downstairs brain, that's when you can talk to them about their behavior. But trying to talk about their behavior when they are in that emotional state is absolutely pointless. I've just written a blog, which I'll publish now on my Facebook page, about 5 steps to dealing with a toddler tantrum. And if there's anything else that you'd like to know about toddlers and their behavior, I have a behavior workshop coming up on the 3rd of March in Haxby in York, which I'd love to see you at. There's a few places remaining. And I've got lots of other workshops too that I would be very happy to talk about. So you can drop me an email at laurenpartington@calmfamily.org, and I'll be happy to chat. I'll see you soon. Bye.